Good morning, everybody. Cheryl here with Inkpulp, back with Art Before Breakfast. I'm really stumped today about what to do. I don't have an idea in mind. Well, I sort of, but we'll see. So I thought I'd do a viewer's choice and pull out some of these little pieces I have here on my desk. While we wait, looks like somebody's here. Viewer's choice. Yeah, I thought I would let folks kind of decide what we should do today. I like doing viewer's choice. So whoever is here, I hope you'll speak up and say hello. We didn't have a lot of folks yesterday. I hope that's not a sign of the times. I've got all of these bases. Woo, I just spilled my coffee. That's all right. We'll just get a... I guess I had it sitting kind of cockeyed on the mat, so I'll just get a bunch of bases out. I was thinking, if nobody has a different idea, that we would just do some collage. I have these little artist trading cards. Maybe we'll go back and do something little again. I have postcards. I have all kinds of stuff in my bases. With a little tag. I have this piece of packaging. Another piece of packaging. Another piece of packaging. Oh, I've got these two from a masterboard that I could work on. That would make a nice little tag or something. So I've got several things in here. I don't know that these are bases. I'm not quite sure why these are in here. I need to arrange my bases box and get everything standing up like it should be. Instead of just all thrown. I tend to just throw stuff in here when I find it. And you can tell that I throw stuff in here. Oh, here are some of these little cards. I was looking for these the other day. My little double cards. There's another. Oh, this is a not quite long enough. I'm trying to wait for a few more people to come in, but if not, I will just go ahead and start without them and do my art before breakfast. Let's see what else I've got here. I've got all these things. I could cut this down and make this into a long, tall pocket. Or I could make it. Let's think about that, because that has some possibilities. And yeah, I'm just looking through, kind of straightening up this thing, because everything is just a jumble in here. All right, let's do... I don't think I want any of this stuff. A long, tall something for a belly band. I've got some of these time cards, but they're too wide for that. Okay, let's just go with this. It looks good. I've got several things out here. We can work on them. So maybe I cut this down a little bit lengthwise, and I can leave it hanging out the top and the bottom. And then we can decorate this as a... Wow, I got stuff flying everywhere. My chair's creaky. Oh, I'm a mess. I am a mess, I tell ya. So we could put this in here. Oh, I might have cut it too narrow. It's likely to fall through. Let me see if I have another piece. I think I have another one of these. So let's cut it a little bit tighter because I cut that one too narrow. Can still use it, but not today. So I'll put that back in my box. Okay, let's see if this works better. Oh, much better. It still kind of comes through, so maybe we'll have to, well, it's not decorated yet. Let's decorate it and see what it does. So we've got this little pocket, and I'm not going to worry about decorating this just yet. Oh, hi, Jess. So I decided I'm going to work on this. I had this in my bases. It's a little open pouch. And I'm going to put this down in here, decorate it, and you know what I need to make sure of, though, is, yeah, it'll fit. All right, so what I'm going to do, first of all, is take a little bit of sandpaper. I don't know where everybody is, Jess. We had a real light attendance yesterday and so far today, so we'll see. Maybe people are getting tired of art before breakfast. I'm going to sand this down a little bit because it's kind of shiny. And I want to give it some tooth for holding on to whatever we're going to glue on it. How are you, Jess? All right, there's that. So now, it's like, what do I want to do on the front? I know on the back, well, it doesn't matter really which is front and back. I know we want to put some, have this coffee dyed paper. Ooh, and it's just barely wide enough. And it's got some of this lacy pattern on it. So I think we'll use tired. I'm really tired too. I got yesterday in the middle of the day, I had filmed my Marguerite Miller challenge about, I don't know, 1 o'clock. And all of a sudden, I felt really hot, almost like I had a fever, and I felt really nauseous. And I thought, oh my gosh, what's going on? Tell me I'm not getting sick. And I went upstairs and tried to do some stuff, and I don't get sick. I really don't get sick very often. And I was kind of distressed. So I went and laid down on the bed, and I didn't wake up. Good morning, Mimi. I didn't wake up until my husband got home from work at it was after 7. And then I thought, great, I'm never going to sleep tonight. I slept so much this afternoon, but We went out to dinner last night, and I came home, and by 9:30 I was ready for bed again. So I don't know what that was all about. And then I had a hard time getting up this morning, so just really, really tired. I don't know if it's the weather or I just ran myself down with all the, I've been trying to do it all lately, the gardening, the baking, the metal work. I mean, just everything. And I've been baking like a fool in that kitchen. That's why my husband took me out to dinner last night. And I thanked him profusely because I told him, I said, I've spent so much time in the kitchen the last few days with all the baking for the freezer, and I just did not feel like cooking. And he said, I know you've been in there a lot. That's why I offered to take you out to dinner. So he was a sweetheart thinking about me. So tired. Oh, hey, May. May, I fell asleep. I could not stay up for your whole video, but I started watching it this morning. I wanted to see the decorations, and from what I saw, it was beautiful. May did a real lacy decoration of a composition notebook. Okay. So what shall we put? This is what we're going to do, ladies. And then we'll leave it like sticking out top and bottom, but I've got to put some paper on there or some fabric. Ooh. Look at this fabric with that. Doesn't that go nice? What do we think about covering this? Hi, Cheryl. What do we think about covering this with fabric on the front? And then we can put some images and lace and fun stuff on the front. Gotta figure out which is the front and this is the back. Hey, you guys, I wanted to show you. Yesterday, we had a really thin crowd yesterday. I think it was just May and I. Look what we made. You remember those little pieces that I had cut out and I said, oh, I want to use these for something? So I don't know if you've watched the replay, but I put them together with washi tape. I hinged them all together, and then I put a piece of fabric on I backed them first with paper. And then I hinged them all together, and then I stamped a little leaf on a couple of them. And we put a little whale tail on each one of these, and then a word at the top. And then it doesn't stay together real well, so I took a little mini paper clip to hold it together. So that's what we made yesterday. And I think that I might do these on, because there's so many different things you could do. You could put the tabs on the side, you could do fabric tabs. You could put other things at the top. I don't know. There's just so many things you could do with this. And all you got to do is cut the different size pieces. So I'm thinking I might do a craft and grab and do up a bunch of these and then give one or two of them away. Isn't that cute? Yeah, it really did turn out great, May. And I really love it. Lots of writing space in here. So I didn't decorate the inside much because I wanted it, to be like it's like a little notebook, really. But anyway, that's what we did yesterday. You guys all missed it. All right, what do you guys think about this fabric on the front of this tag? Do you like this? With this front? I'm going to do it, so I hope you like it. Oh, shoot. I just put the paper on the back, and now I was getting ready to glue it again. So what's everybody up to this fine Saturday morning? I know, I caught it, Mimi. That wouldn't have been the end of the world. I'd just put another piece on a piece of paper on the other side. But yes, I caught it. I caught it. Have y'all seen Big Mama's new video that she just put up? She made like a wall hanging. First cup of coffee, me too. Well, I only have one, but um it looked like it was going to be a journal topper, but she turned it into a wall hanging and it's just adorable. Okay. Let's put that on there. Hi, Mike. Wasn't it beautiful? Sitting outside drinking coffee while it's still cool. I know I went out on the front porch with hubby this morning when he was having his breakfast before he went to work, and it was same thing. Although I told him, you know what, I like nothing better than a cool, crisp morning when the air is really crisp. And it's not like that now. I mean, it's not hot out, but it's not that crisp weather. It's probably high 60s out there right now. And so it's still comfortable. But I can't wait till the cool, crisp mornings come back. Whoops, sorry about that. I hit the camera. I'm looking forward to those mornings. All right, there we go. How's that for a tag? And it will fit in here. They don't match perfectly, but I actually like that. It's going to fit in here coming out top and bottom. Isn't that cute? Oh, good deal, Mike. So did you get the bezel to lay down completely flat? We've got this that we could put on here for a topper too. I've got this piece here. We'll get to that later. Yeah, I like this too. So what should we put? This is going to be the front. What should we put on the inside? It's real tall. So let me take a sip of coffee. What shall we put? Working so far outside the box you can't. Hey, that's the best way, Mike. That is the best way. I've got some of this lace sitting down here. Could put that down the middle. And we could put a little bit on the front to match it. Do you guys like this? This is viewer's choice, so I really, really need your help, guys. I have no clue what I am doing. Oh, I know something I have. Is it in this book? There they are. I have these little bookmarks. This one, these are butterfly bookmarks. I could put that in the middle and then that would match that. The yellow would match there. Oh, that's the same one. So I have two of those. I have two of those. Got that one. And that one. So it looks like I have two of everything. All right. Do you guys like the Never a Bad Time? Yeah, I like the lace too. And I like these long bookmarks on here. We could even make this a little belly band and stick something in there. So which one do you like with this? Do you like, I really like that because the colors all match really well. We have that. Not as fond of that. Here's the other blue one. I like that. Let's not do ones without blue. That's got a little bit of blue in it, not a lot. So help me out, folks. A or B? We'll just put those on there, one of those on there. A, this one. Anybody else? A. Okay. Got 2 for A. And you guys, you know what? That's not the one I would have picked. So I'm happy that you both voted for that one because I like to do some things outside the box. Oh, by the way, everybody's saying A. All right. I sent a note off to Tina at the Digital Collage Club because I told you I was going to see if I could become an affiliate for her and get you guys a discount. If the other A, oh, stop it, Mike. Oh, there's only one A. If this is not the one you guys were talking about, let me know. But I'm going with it. And then I have a couple of ideas. So we're going to put this down. Oh, hey, Big Mama. So I was showing Big Mama what we did yesterday. And by the way, I gave you a plug on your new video. So these were those note paper things that I had that I'd said I wanted to do something with. So what I did is I washi taped them together to form a, little notebook. And then I put fabric. Then I put fabric over them, over the spine. That's a little bit of 12 fabric. I didn't need to do much on the inside because I wanted this to be a notebook. So I just stamped a little leaf down in the corner. Then we put the little mini whale tail tags at the top. That was Misty's idea. And then a word across. So you get this. So this is like a little scrappy notebook. We could have put a little extra paper in here and sewed it in. There's so many things you can do with these. And then it didn't want to stay closed, so I took one of these little tiny paper clips. So that Big Mama is what you missed yesterday. Isn't that adorable? All right, and then today we are working on, and I don't need to waste that much lace in the middle, I don't think, because it's going to have that butterfly tag over it. So what I might do is just cut it off and glue on at the top and the bottom. I know, isn't that waterfall great? And it was so easy to do. I think I'm going to do a craft and grab with that idea. And we'll make up, because there's so many different things you can do. That one I think is going to go into my inspiration journal or my ideas journal, so I don't forget the idea. Although I hate to do that because I like it a lot and I don't want to waste it. I'd rather use it in a journal, but if I don't put it in the ideas journal, I will forget about it. Guaranteed. Okay. So here's the lace, top and bottom. And I think I put this one on wrong side up. So let's just flip it over. All right. So now that's going to, let me get it in line with the cake to go with the coffee. Ooh. I made zucchini bread, you guys. That was to die for. It had, it was so moist. I mean, it was like melt in your mouth. and it had mostly brown sugar instead of white sugar. I mean, it had white sugar in it too, but um, it was mostly brown sugar. All right, so that's going to go like that. Now, what I think I might want to do, well, there's one thing I definitely want to do. I want to take an extra butterfly and just put on the corner there, like it's flying off the page. And I've got some butterflies here. I think this one. See, I want to put that on there like it's kind of flying off the page. Is that too big? Should I go with the smaller? I've got several different sizes here. Maybe that one's better. Let me cut it out real quick. What kind of cake is that, Mike? Is that your lemon drizzle cake you're handing out? I'll tell you, my lemon zucchini bread was very close to lemon drizzle cake. It had such a lemony glaze on it, and oh man, it was good. We had a loaf, my husband and I kept one out for us because I always like to try new recipes to make sure I like it before I make more for the freezer. So we kept one out to try, and it was awesome. And then I took a loaf over to my neighbor's. She called me later and she said, "Man, that is so good." Um, she really liked it. It was really, really good. So both loaves that I've made are both eaten. I don't have anything for the freezer, so I do still have to make some more. Susan. Hi, Susan. We are making a fun little kind of a pocket. It's a long vertical pocket. And then I've got a tag here to go in it. I'll show you in just a sec since I get this cut out. Oh, so I thought you wanted the brownies. Oh no, that was Cheryl. May wants the zucchini bread. So I made the lemon bread and it was really good. And then I just wanted to make some regular zucchini bread. And so I did. I made a couple loaves of that. See, isn't that cute? Just kind of flying off of there. Maybe we put him up here a little bit. And so I made 2 loaves of regular zucchini bread, and oh my gosh, so moist. The like I said, it's got a lot of brown sugar in it, which helps keep it moist, and it's just really, really, really good. And so what's going to happen is I've got this little pocket, and this tag's going to fit down in here, Susan. Um, Susan, did you see what we made yesterday? I got to show it one more time. I know you guys have all seen it, but I made this little flippy notepad and I washi taped it together on the inside, and then I put a piece of fabric. I do. And then I had to cut the fabric a little bit so it would open because it was just all down one side. So I cut them so they open and put some tabs and some words on them, but and then a little paper clip to hold it closed. So that's what we did yesterday. Art with breakfast. I know, but I think you love doing it too. So I don't feel so bad about quote making you do it. I think what I'm going to do up here, because you can't really see the antenna, I think I'm going to cut them off and just wad up a little bit of black thread. I know you have, Susan. You have been, I can't keep up with your videos. I sit down, I watch what I can, and I try to comment because you're so good about watching mine, but man, you put out a lot of videos. You have been really busy. All right, so we'll put that up there and then we'll put a little black thread. What else does this need? Is that enough or should I put, I thought about putting a little lace coming out the sides here, that you would tuck something under it. Yeah, that little flippy thing. I'm gonna do a craft and grab using that technique. Because I think that would be really, really, really cool. Okay, so we could take some of my famous little ribbon and put it. Now this is white and the other one is brown, so I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if it's kosher to mix colors on ribbon, or excuse me, on lace. What do you think about that? Just on the other side, yay or nay? Oh, Mike's off for his chocolate croissant. What do you think about that? You like the... oh, Marty's here. So you guys are all back today. Where was everybody yesterday? I always thought you guys had abandoned me. So what do you guys think about that on the outside? Yay or nay? Love the layers of lace. But my question is, hi, Kelly. My question to you is, should I find another piece of the ecru color lace, or should I have some contrast with the white skinny lace on the side? On the butterfly card. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Do you like the white mixed with the... Because I've got some skinny of the darker colored lace. You like the contrast? Okay. Okay. Holy cow, Mimi. Well, I missed you guys. May was here. Seems like somebody else might have come in, and I don't remember who it was now. But yeah, it was quiet in here yesterday, but that's okay. May and I had fun. And I know you guys can't always be here. I'm not scolding or anything like that. Just saying it was quiet. But it was fun. May and I had a great time, didn't we, May? All right, let's get that right on the edge there. And then I'll cut off the extra here in a minute. So there's one. Got a little bit of extra glue there. All right, there's one side. And here comes the other. And then I think that's all we really need to do on this piece. Then we can decorate the outside a little bit. I can't get this too full of stuff because, well, that was stupid. I didn't get it close enough because I want this lace right on the edge. I didn't get my glue close enough. I didn't do as I planned. I had to go get fastening tabs done, then breaky with hubby. Cat says he needs fed and does. Yeah, hurry back. Yeah, I know life happens. Everybody has stuff to do. And for me, I plan the day, around this. So if I have errands to run or stuff to do, I wait until after. But I get that people have lives to live. And I'm not going to lie to you, there are some mornings I get up and I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this morning. But before you all start telling me, well, you don't have to do it every morning, I do. Because even though, like this morning, I really didn't feel like coming down here. But now that I'm here with you guys, I'm energized. And so it's kind of like, when you got to go out for a walk for exercise and you think, oh, I don't want to do it. But then once you get out there, it's lovely and energizing. And that's how this is for me. I do need to do it. It gets my day going. All right, there's that. Now I've got to get all that glue off of there. I can just do it with, I have my glue eraser, but I can just rub it off if I get to it before it sets up. And then I'll go back with my glue eraser and get the rest of it. All right, I think we're ready to glue this down. You are my morning. Well, no, I have my coffee too. I've got my coffee here. But you guys definitely help. You're the sweet coffee cake that goes with my morning coffee. That just puts the icing on the cake. All right, that's what I thought I did. I cut that a little bit right there. So I'm just going to put a tab of glue. Yeah, we do help motivate each other because sometimes you just don't feel like getting going. And I come in here and when I'm done, I'm like, okay, what next? What am I doing next? All right, so now I think we're ready to put this down. Isn't that sweet? So I'm just going to put some glue, yellow to blue, right down there. And I might tack it down and make the belly band just this part. There we go. And then move it over just a little bit. There we go. And then our last little tack down. Make it a double. So this goes blue to blue. Isn't that just the sweetest thing? And then we'll have to see how it fits into our pocket once we put the butterfly on it. Who is it that loves the butterflies? Is that you, Mimi? Or maybe others do too. But I know one of you really loves butterflies. All right, so there's that. Oh, now you kind of covered up the bee here, but you get the idea. And maybe, where's my little butterfly that I cut out? No, I like it up here. And then I want to take some black thread and wad it up for dragonflies. Oh, Susan does too? What, Mike? Were you trying to say something, Mike? Were we ignoring you? All right, let's put this, yes, onto the back, just like that. Oh, I hate when this thing bubbles up. Anybody got big plans for the weekend? I don't. I'm going to be making jewelry. I got to get ready for my next show. It's the week of the 12th. I am going to be in I'm going back to Sugar Mountain. They have a July and an August show. And I'm going to be there on my birthday. So I don't know what I will do to celebrate, but I'm going to be there. Yeah, I'm going to bring this one in just a little bit. Maybe we'll cut that. So these are kind of coming out straight. How about that? Just a little bit of antenna there. Didn't want to get out of the Coffee Mainliners Club. Oh, yes, be sure you include Mike. All right, let's put this down here. Just kind of flying off the page of the belly band. And then I've got some nasty ink. Blobs, especially right down here. But I can work on those after I get off with you guys. I don't need to do them here. All right, what do you think about that? Does that need anything else? Does it need something down here at the bottom? And I want to put another butterfly because if I put another butterfly, then I have to put a third one. Okay, so let's try it in here. And then it's going to stick out top and bottom just like that. Now, I had that. Where did that? I had this bit of sari silk that I thought maybe I'd put on the top as a topper. What do you guys think of that? Very sweet. Oh, thank you. I like that sari silk, and I think I may want to sew around this because it's got some frayed edges, which is fine. I just don't want it to fray too far back. So I think I may go around it and sew, and when I do, I think I will sew this on the top. So I can put this up here and I can put this in the middle of it and have that like that. How is that for a topper? All right, you guys talk real quick. I'm going to go sew so I can get this done, and I'll be right back with you guys. Keep that coffee going, you guys. And if anybody new comes in, be sure and say hello to them for me. I think I'm going to redo my sewing room configuration so that I can sew and you guys can see it. All right. Got all kinds of extra strings hanging. I think this topper might be a little too tall. There we go. Now, as far as what to put in there, we're only at 46 minutes. We've got some time. I'm not sure what I want to put in there. I've got a little box somewhere, if I can find it. It's got a bunch of little sayings. It's got a bunch of little cards with like sayings on them. I think this is it. Let me see if I have anything in here that we can just sort of slide in there. Oh, that's kind of cute. Might be too long. There's that. Let's see. Oh, we've got a... No, can't mix bees and butterflies. That might work. All right, let me get through here real quick. I love having all of these. Big Mama have a bunch too. My money has sayings, and God we trust would work. Yeah, you just got to, I have been hoarding a lot of stuff too, and I just, since I started this series, I'm just using stuff up because other stuff will come along. It always does. So you may not have that particular thing, but there's always something to fill its place. All right. So here's what I have. Besides this great big glue streak that I have to get rid of because I can't stand it. Okay. You are much stronger than you think. It matches the blue and it just sort of fits in there because it can't extend over this because it's got to go in the envelope. I kind of like that. And it's got a butterfly. I think that might just be the one. See, this one's a little too wide. It's not gonna, and it's too tall. Yep, I think this is the one. You are much stronger than you think. And I think this is the one for that pocket or that belly band. All right. There it is. And here it is in here. Just peeking out top and bottom. Oh, I didn't get my topper right in the middle. That's all right. So we have this. I need to oh, that's funny, May. Butterbees might sting your tongue. All right, shall we put something on the front? I'm thinking maybe a floral to go with those pretty butterflies. What do you guys think? You guys, this is viewer's choice, so you guys tell me. In the meantime, I'm going to ink this baby up. I'm not going to put a thumb hole in the top because I have so many boxes saved up to make bases. I want to learn from you, Big Mama, how you make those boxes that you put the journals in. Because I'd like to make one or two of those. Flowers. Okay. That's what I was thinking. Let me get this finished. Inking up. I don't even remember now the project where we made these little pouches. There was some project I was working on. I can't even remember what it was. I just know I had an extra one and I thought, oh, I think I know what it was. No, maybe not. Maybe no, because those were done with envelopes. The little blouses with the it wasn't that. It was something. This has got a real nice close fit now. At first when I was putting it in there, it was kind of falling out. Now it's close. Okay, let's look at I want to look for the stickers that I cut out from Roxy's digitals because flutterbys need flowers. Yes, they do. All right. Let's see. Not too bright. Let's see what I've got in here. Ooh, those are pretty. Right there, and have the butterfly there, and then we could put a word up top. That's pretty. I don't want anything too awfully bright. So that's an option. That's an option with the iris, and then it would just go up to the edge of the page where it's kind of cut off. I don't like that one as much. There's some pretty yellow. We'll have that as an option. Hey, Wendy. I don't think that peach goes. We're just finishing up. I'll show you what we're making here in a minute. I'm just trying to look at what, that's probably too big for where that butterfly is. I just don't want anything too super bright because, I think I've got enough to choose from. Let's pick one of the ones. Let me just quickly browse through the rest of these and make sure there's not something super fabulous that we're missing. Now that's cute. I love that image, but it's too bright and there's too much green that we don't have anywhere else. Nope. All right, let's pick one of the ones. Now those are cute, but they're purple and I don't really have purple anywhere else. All right, let's pick something we already have here. I'm going to give you an ABC choice. Okay. I've got this one with the blues and the pinks, and I can ink around it to make it stand out more. So that's one, and then we can put a label or something up here. So that's one A. Okay, it's a little blendy. That's A. B is this yellow. Again, I can ink around it so it stands out. And C was this iris, which again is purple, that we don't really have any in the, I'm going to veto that one. So, was there another one you saw that I pulled out of the rotation? That's the same as that one. I just want to keep it fairly, there's that one with the daisies. So that'll be C. So I've got B, 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 and an A. I like the A too, but the yellow does stand out more. So you guys are thinking the yellow? And there is yellow. It's more of a mustardy yellow, but there is yellow in the tag. So I think that works. Let's go with that. Now, let's find a label to go at the top. And I can do one. Ooh, look at that. That's a leaf, one of the peripheral parts of a plant, usually shooting from the sides of the stem and branches, typically green. There's a leaf definition. Kelly and Susan need to enjoy the zucchini bread. Yes. May says yellow's too bright, but I think this yellow is okay though, and I may not even ink around it. I may just kind of let it blend into the background. But I have that definition, but that can, kind of be the focal. Here's one that says vegetation though. That's too big. And then it's got the blue around it. What do you think about that? I can get this out of here. Oh, here's a definition of a stem. I think it takes up to, I think the outline is 2. Of course, I could cut that off. There's stem and there's leaf. So far, I'm liking the leaf because it's not too dark. It doesn't take away. We've been outvoted, Susan. Yep. That happens sometimes, but we all have different. Oh, thanks. I made this. I made it. Shall we make one day? I was going to make one and give it away in the So there's a definition, or we could put something like that. I like this. I really like the typewriter text. Yeah, I like the leaf too. I like it. So we're going to go with that. It matches perfectly. Now, should I put that little bit of lace underneath it? What do you think? I have that little piece of lace left over. Oops. Okay, we'll make one. So what do you think of the little bit of lace underneath it? And go that way. No, I would put it coming out the bottom. And it doesn't go all the way across, but that's okay. I do, Donna, every morning except Thursdays. And the only reason I don't do Thursday is because Penny Pudge uh does her live, and I don't want to compete with Penny. I like to go and participate in it. So yeah, every morning. And not everybody makes it every single morning. They have life and things to do, but that's okay. My husband goes off to work and I'm just here, and it is a way to get me motivated to get, you know, into working. Otherwise, I could just sit on the couch and watch YouTube videos all day. Mike. Donna, it's Mike. I think Mike just loves coming and hanging out with all these wonderful women. Oh, thank you, Kelly. I really love doing this. And I've said this before. When I first started this, I thought, am I going to have enough ideas to do something every day? I was really worried about that. And you know what? The ideas just come. I do viewer's choice, or I have a specific idea. Susan, got to go pick up my son. Oh, you have a wonderful weekend too. I'm thinking to not ink this, or should I, to make it stand out more? I almost kind of wanted it to blend into the background. What do you guys think? Ink or not ink? Hi, Stacy. Well, you don't babysit me that long, Big Mom. He won't be home until, well, it's Saturday. He's off at 5 today. Normally he's off at 7. Ink, 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 blend. Okay, we'll inker. Some of you are inkers no matter what. It's like it's got to have ink on it. Most of the time I am. Every once in a while, like I didn't, well, that actually does have ink on it. I don't always ink if I just really want something to blend. So there are times when I don't, but most of the time I do. And right at the very end of this, I know some of you have seen it 3 times already, but I'll show again what we made yesterday because I love it so much. So I'll get this on. All right. I actually, I'm going to glue stick this because this paper is so thin. I would ink, but I got lazy. The other thing I love to do, because we're doing this live, I don't have to upload a video, so I'll take a quick picture of what we made and make it the thumbnail, and I love doing that. So You know, if you go back, if you missed some of these and you go back and look at the thumbnails on the videos, you'll see that, you know, the thumbnail is what we made that day. And if you see something you like, you can then watch the video. All right, there it is. I'm going to do one thing because I'm getting hooked on this Wink Estella. I'm going to put some shimmery stuff on the butterfly, make them stand out a little. Let him stand out just a little bit. All right. I love Wink Estella. Because it's not in your face shimmer, but if you tilt it the right way, you can definitely see it. Yeah, I agree. I love to fussy cut. So, all right. So there's the front. Can you see the little bit of shimmer in the, hang on, let's get it focused. See the shimmer in the butterfly? I don't know if it's showing on camera, but a little bit of shimmer in his wings. So there it is. I really like that. And then we have this tag that pulls out. And then the tag has a belly band and it says, "You are so much stronger than you think." And I may go around and sew around that, but I'm not going to do it right now. A couple kinds of lace. And it fits just perfect in there. Pokes out top and bottom. What do you think? Oh, I haven't had that problem. I don't put it on real heavy, but I've not had that problem, Big Mama. So there it is. There's today's project. Yes, it does need to be in an idea journal. And maybe that's what we'll do tomorrow is put some things in our idea journal because I have a few. Now, I want to show you one last time for those of you who didn't see it, only because I love this so much. This is definitely going in the idea journal. I had a downloadable that had these little pieces, like there was a short piece of a notepad and then one a little taller, little taller, little taller. And I wanted to do something with them. One you keep out and one for an idea journal. Yeah, that's an idea. Um, and so I took the pieces of paper. This was already on there. So I took this, inked around it, and I connected it to the next larger piece with some washi tape. And then connected the next two. And then this one actually connected, not to this one, to the one in the back. And so it made a little flippy thing. And then I took some, a reverse waterfall, yeah. I took some, this was toile fabric and put a little spine on it. And I had to cut it at each of the tops of these so that they would open still. So they all open. And then I put some little tiny whale tail tabs on them. And then some words over the tabs. So yeah, this makes like it's still kind of a waterfall. I called it a waterfall. And then because it wouldn't stay down, Wendy, this came from your little tub. I bought from Wendy at one of her sales I bought a little round container of tiny, tiny attacher things, and this little paper clip was in there. Isn't that just cool? I love that idea. I love this idea. The tag sticking out the top. And so maybe tomorrow's video we'll make some pages in the idea journal and put some of these things in there. In a colder room. Oh, I have to have a fan. I do too, Kelly. And I have a fan. It's a tall, looks like a column, and great ideas all around. Thank you, Mimi. It oscillates, and I turn that thing on at night and just let it blow cold air on me. And in the wintertime, I sleep with the window open all winter long. So anyway, ladies, that is our art before. I know you do, Big Mama. I know you've got church. But we're just rather than make something, I'm just gonna, I think, put things in the ideas journal so you can watch the replay. All right, ladies. Well, that does it. We are at 1 hour, 10 minutes. So I'm gonna let y'all go and have a Saturday. And Wendy's got a sale today. Wendy, you are a moderator in here on my channel. Do you want to put the link to your sale and tell us what time it is again? Yes, you are going to church, and that's important too. I have to share with you guys, I am a spiritual person, but I'm not an organized religion person. I got burned really, really bad twice in a church. The most recent being our pastor, who we poured our hearts out to. We went and talked to him, and, you know, oh, okay, for Monday. Okay. And we really poured our hearts out to him, looking for answers on some things, only to find out that he got arrested for cyber stalking a young girl in the parish and or in the congregation. And that just like, and this is the man who we turn to for advice. I don't know, it just didn't sit well with me. So I do my own religion. I do my own praying. I do my own, same with my husband. I mean, we do it on our terms, not organized religion, only because I've had two bad experiences. So anyway, enough of that. I am going to let y'all go and have a great day. And I will see you, those who can make it, tomorrow. And if not, I'll see you Monday morning. Have a great day. Love you all. Please give me a thumbs up if you haven't already. Bye.